Hi, Misha's here. You might have seen one of my recent videos about me getting a job and how long it took me to get a job. If you didn't, you can watch it here. Here's a little background. It took me 6 months. It took me thousands of applications, and at some point I was sending over 300 applications per day. The number of applications that I was sending was one of the keys to me getting the numbers of interviews that I had. In this video, I want to talk about how I sent so many applications, because so many of my friends who are looking for a job right now send 10 applications, have no idea how to send more applications. It takes so much time. It doesn't take much time to send applications if you do it right. First off, just prepare your package that you're going to be sending. It includes your resume, obviously, and maybe your portfolio, your repository, whatever else applies to you. It might just be the resume. The second part is your cover letters, and I mean plural, letters. You need to create several templates of cover letters for different industries, for different job titles that you're applying for. If you're applying just for one job title in the same industry, if you're very niche, good for you. Just create one template. More often than not, you're going to be applying to many different jobs in different industries, different seniority levels, different company sizes. Just make several versions that are easily customizable. The third part of your preparation, make a list of job boards where you're going to apply. Usually there will be some general job boards that work for everybody. These are your LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Monster, Indeed, whatever works in your area. You might also want to go onto specific industry niche job boards. For engineers, it will be GitHub jobs. For designers, it will be Dribbble, Behance. I made a list of job boards for design and product jobs when I was applying for jobs myself. I'll leave a link to the list in the description. Feel free to use it. If you happen to be in a different industry, you might want to look for your specific list of jobs. You're gonna need it later when you actually start applying. The fourth part, creating accounts at each one of those job boards. Fill them out fully. Make sure that everything is filled out. If you forget to fill out some part, it's pretty much like filling out your profile on a dating app. If your profile is not full, it looks sketchy, it looks like it might be a fake account, or this account is not updated, you're just not gonna get the traction and the volume. Make sure you create accounts on each one of those platforms and fill them out completely. The last part, it's executing it. If you don't know how to use hotkeys, I suggest you Google it. You need to learn a couple of hotkey combinations that will help you quickly copy and paste and move through the job applications. Some of them you use in your everyday life when you are going through an application. Instead of clicking on each one of the fields, use Tab. It will shift from one field to another one. Pressing Shift and Command or Shift and Control on Windows, and arrow keys to select the row, up and down arrows to select multiple rows. You press Command A or Control A on Windows to select the whole text. Open the document with your cover letters in one window. Open the job board in the other window, and open the window with your resume, your portfolio, whatever you're planning to upload, and just copy and paste. I measured with all of this, it took me on average 1 minute to fill out an application. So good luck, pirates.
Well, you want the hash. You ain't never coming back. You used to be my friend. Now you're one of them.
Today we're tasting Wolcott Straight Bourbon. It's made in Kentucky. Bourbon means that it's made at least 51% out of corn, and straight means that it's aged in new oak barrels for at least 3 years. It's 90 proof, which means it's 45% alcohol by volume, and it's a Total Wine exclusive. I picked it up because it was on promotion. It was just 25 bucks. 25 bucks for a good whiskey is a really good price. And I had read some good things by that point about it, so I decided, why not give it a shot? What's interesting about Wolcott, it has actually won a gold medal at San Francisco Spirits Competition. Usually whiskeys that are promoted by Total Wine are cheaper. They might appeal to a broad audience, but they might not be perceived well by whiskey experts. However, Wolcott, for its price, it's very complex. There's not many reviews for it online, so I decided I might as well just review it. Oh man, apricot and orange peel are just jumping out of this glass. There's a lot of sweetness at first sip, and then as it goes down, you feel these traditional bourbon flavors. Cherry, caramel, brown sugar, and what's weird about it? Dill. I was really curious about this one. I've never had a bourbon that had a dill finish. It totally smells like dill. It totally finishes with dill, which is more of a rye thing usually. Yeah, dude, very interesting whiskey.